Hello everyone and welcome back to Silent Hill 4 The Room. This is part 5, I believe. I'm terrible at counting between videos, and this is the apartments. We did the building world last time, so this is going to be the apartments. Still kind of waking up. I'm recording all these like in a row. So yesterday I did parts 1 through 3. Today I'm going to do like 4, 5, and maybe 6. So bear with me. This one is actually really easy if you know exactly what to do. So first things first, you're going to want to go over... Where's it at? That's it right there, 301. You're going to want to go in 301. And then go down this hallway right here. Into this room. And then look behind this picture. Right? That's the Wish House memo right there. So, basically, all you really have to do in this level is go to the superintendent's room, grab the keys, go into another room, grab a torn red piece of paper, put it underneath your door, and that's basically it. There are some items you can grab on this level, but I don't really feel like going through all the apartments, so I'm going to try to get this done as quickly as possible. Now, something that's really interesting about this game is there is no real otherworld transitions like the other games, so you never really see the world shifting from, more normal to the more rusted and bloody world, which is kind of interesting that they don't have that in this one. But that is not what I wanted. I want this over here. But I still think this game does it relatively well. I like this area quite a bit. Especially when you come here the second time, all the walls are like pulsating, kind of like they do in Silent Hill 3. So, really interesting visually. And the main thing that I really liked about this area in particular was the fact that there's a lot of little lore tidbits that you can get into regarding everyone in your apartment complex. So you learn about a love triangle between like Rachel, some other guy, and then a stalker. And you have an apartment where a guy paints all the tenants, and you learn more about the tenants that way. And then another really interesting thing is you can look outside of your... Well, no, that was last time. What am I talking about? If you look outside your window while you're in the building world, you can actually see Richard sleeping. Oh, damn it. So there is the torn red paper that you need. And that's really all you're required to grab in this level. But I think what I was trying to say is, if you look outside of your window now, you will see Walter pointing to Eileen's room. Which this is Walter up here on the stairs. Now, real quick, I'm going to run and put the paper under the door, and then I'm actually going to run back down to the second floor because I want to grab the revolver. I really should have made a stop by my item chest earlier. So, Walter's not there anymore. I will say never grab the Shabby Doll unless you want to see the cool little haunting you can get. But there's really no reason to ever grab that. Now, let me look. I think it's in 207 is Richard's room. So when you go in here right now, you can actually see Walter standing by the window. Wait, no. I thought you could. Well, there's a time when you can see him standing by the window pointing at Eileen's room. I can't remember. Might be a different room that he's in. I can't remember. There's one room where he's kind of like a ghostly apparition. You can see him standing there and pointing out the window, and he'll disappear when you approach him. But let's go up to the 3rd floor. Drop off all this stuff in my item box. We have to go back to our room and grab that torn red paper, and that is going to let us pick up a key in our bedroom. Kind of a strange puzzle. Let me see if I can find Walter pointing. I might have already missed it. Yeah, I already missed it. But yeah, what you're going to want to do now, of course, is go drop off the stuff in your item box and pick up the red paper underneath the door that you put under there. Now, there's a lot of other red pages you can grab. Because I'm not going for a perfect playthrough by any means, I don't really see the need to grab everything. So, I'm not really going for all the memos. If you were trying to do a playthrough where you get, you know, the 10-star run, then you're going to want to grab every single memo, but I'm not. So here's what this says. Oh yeah, I had a really wicked headache that day and I just collapsed on the bed. Maybe if I look near the bed in my room, 302's bedroom, I'll find it. I get headaches every day now. It's terrible. What am I going to do? So if you go in here now and look beside your bed, there is the doll key. That's really all that's required. It's really simple. You don't have to do all the side mission stuff in that area. Like, there's one room where you can turn on a phone and then follow the phone, and that clues you in on a little bit about the love triangle. And then, of course, it's speculated that the nurse in the apartment's Rachel is Nurse Rachel that is mentioned in Silent Hill 2. And as you will know, this is Silent Hill 4 was directed and written by a guy who worked on Silent Hill 2. So there's a lot of parallels and references and stuff in this game to the second game, which is always cool to see. So that is the end of the apartments. All we have to do is go over here, put the key in, and go in. Alright, and one thing that, of course, everybody notices when they first play this game is the Robbie the Rabbit doll on Eileen's bed. If you look through, now it will be pointing at you. Kind of cool. Freaks everybody out the first time they see it. Let me look out the window real quick. And that'll clue you in on the next area, which is the hospital. Of course, everybody who's watching this probably knows that because you've already beaten Silent Hill 4. If you listen to my advice, do not watch this playthrough if you haven't played through Silent Hill 4. If you somehow made it this far, click off the video and go to another one, because that is much more preferred for a first-time player. or a first-time viewer, is to find somebody who has a blind playthrough, because you're not going to get any of the story from this. And now you're going to want to grab all 4 of your placards, go into the laundry room, place this on the wall. It will open up 4 indentions into the wall, and you just go through and place the corresponding plate into the wall, and a new hole will appear. So now, instead of going into your bathroom, we're going into your laundry room. And I'm going to go ahead and save, and that will be it for this video. Walk over to my save point. Alright, that's it. So if you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like. Leave a comment telling me what you think about the apartment world. Do you like all the little hints and stuff for the daily lives of all the people living there? I think it's really interesting because you spend a lot of time when you first play through the game, more than likely looking out your window over here and just observing the tenants, and being able to go into the apartments and actually see what everybody's room is like, and kind of what the atmosphere of the apartment building is, all the interwoven relationships and stuff, is really cool. I like all the references to Silent Hill 2 with Nurse Rachel. Of course, Frank Sunderland is James Sunderland's father, so there's that going on as well. And, of course, the entire game is centered around Walter Sullivan, which is mentioned in Silent Hill 2. So, yeah, the apartments are really cool for lore in this game. It's probably the most, like, heavy area when it comes to getting more context of the surrounding world in Silent Hill 4. And then, if you dislike the video, go ahead and dislike the video, but leave me a comment telling me what I can do better. Can I speak better? Can I get a better camera setup? Can I adjust the volume levels better? Just anything that I can improve on, go ahead and let me know, because I want to make the best videos possible for everybody. And then subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. I do a lot of Mario Builder 64 playthroughs, and just more general commentary occasionally on game news. So if that's something you want to see, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.